Good afternoon, Cowboy Roy Rogers again with a little continuance on these raised garden beds. I'm learning more from Stacy of Sustainable Stewards and of course from Green Griggs. We got some unused septic drain pipe that I was actually using as gutters above the walkways on the old garage and stuff, stuck down in there so that it can provide an airflow. They already come with 2 rows of holes in there, which these are also notched by a saw, so they'll provide extra aeration in addition to everything down in the bottom. But you're not going to get any air in the bottom if you don't have some way for it to get there. So here we go. Got some 3/8 holes added in there, a few. It could have had a whole lot more, but it's so busted up, as you can see there, that it's pretty good. Got them stuck all the way down to the bottom so it can help aerate. So if I can get some red worms or earthworms in there, it'll help. This here, I'm taking a little break. Loaded this one up with some sandy loam that I purchased, and also some organic mulch. I didn't bother to get any mushroom mulch that would have cow manure mixed in it, because sure, it was cheaper, but heck, I can get cow manure or horse manure for free. I just gotta call some folks I know and see if they need something cleaned up and get the shovel and trailer out. Now here we go. There's 2 main gardening tools to use, so you don't need any gas power: gardening fork and rake. You can do your tillage with that. Okay, here is my trailer load. There is 1 yard of sandy loam, then 1 yard of organic mulch, then another yard of sandy loam, and then I of course had to put a tarp over it to keep the dirt from blowing away after paying for it, but also to not get any ticket for having loose material blowing out. I don't know how well you can see with the sunlight here. Okay, yeah, you can see the different layers of material there. As I shovel it out, you can kind of see on my old shovel it gets mixed up there. And my good old work gloves, that's the best ones you can get, are well broke in. And this is an old military trailer that I thankfully managed to get cheap, instead of for the ridiculous price that some people want. Got a nice high profile on this bugger, and then I added sideboards with steel framing to hold them up there, so it works great off-road. I'll be able to put a wheelbarrow right up against there and shovel into it to fill up some more containers that are going to be in a place I can't get the trailer to. And I had a back across last year's garden bed where you see the kind of terraces through there, where I built up by hand with a rake the rows of soil to grow in. And of course it doesn't hurt to have a decent 4-wheel drive to move that with. The trailer's overload springs are touching and the truck almost, so the truck doesn't have much load, but this old trailer with about a 6,000 or 7,000 pound capacity axle, it's well loaded. But the same little company, they got a 6-yard dump truck that they could have delivered to me and just dumped it. I could have put a plastic mat or tarp down on the ground and dumped it right on there, but then I'd have to lift it back up and wheelbarrow it all across the place. And you may have noticed this tarp on the ground. After paying for that dirt, I really don't feel like having it mix in with the rest. So it falls on there. When I get done, I can pick it up and dump it in the bin. Everyone, please make sure to get what you need. Your garden tools, your seeds and whatever. It just dog food bags, trash bags, something that you can put soil in to grow stuff, clay pots, buckets left over, for goodness sakes, you can store things or grow food in the buckets that the bakeries get the icing in. That's what my seeds are stored in. I asked them if they had any they needed to throw away at a bakery and a grocery store. You can provide your own food. There's some ways to do it. You can have chickens or rabbits or something. I'm trying to work on that myself, but we only have our buddy Bunny. He's in a few videos here. He's got no buddy, no girlfriend yet. And if you're getting an income tax return, you may consider putting that into food. Maybe go to Green Greg's and find his Prep with Greg's link and get you a good discount from My Patriot Supply on some long-term storage foods that can be packed or stored wherever a little more easily and lighter, as long as you got a way to purify and filter and sanitize water. Now back to this here. I had mentioned I cut this about 1/2 inch above so I don't get caught on it. I've been shoveling in there. I got that old grease smeared on my shirt, but I didn't cut myself for the shirt, so that seemed to work fine. Everyone have a blessed day. Give thanks to our Creator, and be sure to be blessing to others. And yes, I'll be trying to use a little drill a bunch of air holes now that the thing's not flexible. I'm more concerned with getting some dirt moved. So I'm gonna get off my little break here, have another good drink of water, and get with it. Thank you all. Share this if it'll help somebody. I appreciate you.